Welcome in to the Brixton Recreation Centre, Game 5 of Week 1 of the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2025, brought to you by Jordan Brand and the Hoopsfix Foundation. We have SBB, Simply British Basketball, taking on TMB, the minimum brand in this one. SBB are in the black uniforms, TMB are in the red uniforms. If this is your first game, a couple of things to be aware of. Firstly, we're powered by the Hoopsfix Foundation and hoopsfix.com, Hoopsfix social media for all of the information about British basketball. Now, the games themselves. The clock will not stop during regulation except for a timeout or if it's in the final 2 minutes of the ball game. Then we just play FIBA regulation basketball. In the event of a foul and a free throw, you will shoot one shot for the shot attempt that you were attempting. So if somebody's fouled shooting a 3, they'll go to the line, they'll shoot one shot, it will be worth 3 points. And so we're just making sure the players that we have been given information, the numbers are accurate. So TMB are in the red uniforms. Cavell Bigby Williams is going to go up for the tip against Callum Vines, Richmond Knights D2 player. So again, make sure that you're following Hoopsfix across all the social media. Hoopsfix Foundation and Hoopsfix Women. So this is our second pool game for Pool A. I'm going to finish off the day with our final Pool B fixture. The way the pools work, if you're new, 4 teams per pool. Everyone plays each other once across the first 3 weeks of the tournament. The 4th week is for semi-finals and placement games, classification games. And then week 5 is the 2 finals, the bronze medal matches, and other ranking games. 6 games per Sunday, every Sunday for the next 4 weeks after today. Get yourself down here, hoopsfix.com for all the information as Kai Walker will get us underway for the first time with TMB. Remy Bigby Williams tried to kick that across to Aaron Badabo, and a 3 ball right away from Illias Taiwo. Josh Steele taking it the other way for the first time for SBB. Good drive inside, good finish inside. Stephen Asante on the assist, his brother Peter Asante, the 2 Richmond Knights. You'll be hearing that a little bit with SBB. As that triple attempt doesn't go. Flynn Boardman-Raffet, who is having a fantastic career in the Canadian university system. He's just short on that 3-ball attempt. Playing for Memorial U. Bigby Williams driving through. Can't finish at the rack, and SBB putting on the Jets, going inside. Good for 2, Callum Vines, despite the pressure from Kai Walker. Ishmael Fontaine looking like he's getting himself ready to check in. As Aaron Badabo drives inside, finishes the London Lion. Boardman-Raffet going inside, can't finish. Kai Walker pulls down the rebound. Looking really congested on that left-hand side. Somebody got a hand in there. It was Peter Asante. Kai Walker, a little 2-man game with Bigby Williams on the outside. Gives it to the big man. A little bit too strong on that triple attempt. Boardman-Raffet uses that screen, puts up the triple, just short. Rebound pulled in by Uday. To the top. Taiwo. He's not able to finish from outside. Both teams getting good looks, getting to where they want to be on the floor. As that 3 ball halfway down bounces out for Stephen Asante. Uday. He goes for the long 2, and that one's just short. Batted by Barnaby into the hands of Peter Asante. And that was out the hands. I think that got a helping hand from Kai Walker, so it's going to remain SBB ball. 4 plays 2, shots up. Just short, batted into the hands of Vine. Boardman-Raffet can't be allowed that kind of room. Sinks the triple. 7 plays 2 for SBB. No dramas for TMB. We've seen some big comebacks today already. Taiwo inside to Cavell Bigby Williams. Kai Walker! Beautiful pass. The find over the shoulder. 7 plays 4. Boardman-Raffet. Trying to go inside. Bigby Williams picks his pocket. Illias Taiwo elevates. 7 plays 6. TMB chipping away. Just 1 point behind now as Asante step back. No good. That was Stephen Asante. And that's going to go the way of SBB. Ishmael Fontaine checking in for Aaron Barnaby. 2 former Lions. Oh, sorry. In Ishmael Fontaine's case, former Lion. Back in their MK days. Drive it inside, kicks to the top, Josh Steele. 3 ball just off the mark from Peter Asante. Puts it up for Bigby Williams. Puts it down under pressure from Steele. And that's the lead for the minimum brand. Boardman-Raffet, 3 ball. Oh, glorious make. Got a slight bit of separation. Use the screen, put it up and down. 3 ball, just short. We'll see some players checking in a moment as Boardman-Raffet denied at the rack by Uday. The Asante's linking up. Stephen kicks it inside to Josh Steele. And that's good. 4-2, 12 plays 8. SBB in the lead. Fontaine looking for Taiwo. Someone got a hand in there. I think it's Callum Vines. Inside and down. Peter Asante gets up there. And substitutions checking in will be Kory Callum and Mathew Disu, wearing 9 and 8 respectively. Uday taking a break, as does as we're waiting to see who else. It is Illias Taiwo. No changes for SBB. Kai Walker finds Callum. Turns the corner, Bigby Williams. Fontaine not able to get it together. And TMB players cannot fathom how that ball is SBB possession, as that's batted around, calmly gathered in by Bigby Williams. Change is coming for SBB. Bigby Williams at the stripe, just off the mark. Boardman-Raffet goes the other way. Good find with Josh Steele. Drains the triple. SBB looking in control every time they come at the floor. Josh Steele has come to play. He's got a point to prove, perhaps. The Asante brothers taking a break. Reno Dragusha checking in to the contest for the first time as there's another whistle on the play. Brandon Tchouya is in the ball game. Central Methodist University, who Peter Toure also used to play at CMU. Former London Lion. Good drive inside, draws the foul, does Mathew Disu. He's been playing his trade at Hemel Storm, the former Essex Rebel. Did his studying at the University of Hertfordshire. Tchouya going the other way. For SBB, loses his footing. Dragusha kicks it to the corner, gets it back. Boardman-Raffet. A team of facilitators on the floor for SBB. Vines comes to set the screen. 3 balls on the way. Just off the mark. Kory Callum pulled down the board. Kai Walker off the floor to Cavell Bigby-Williams. 3 ball wide open. Nets it. Mathew Disu on the assist. Cavell Bigby-Williams. 17 plays 11. TMB had been a little while without scoring. Steal. That's Disu. Good battle on the floor. Still Steele, kicks it to the corner. Good ball movement. Dragusha, 3 ball. That's good. London United's own Reno Dragusha. Spent last season playing pro in Kosovo. Kai Walker, just short. Batted around. Inside's Kai Walker. The assist goes to Ishmael Fontaine. 20 plays 13. Dragusha, always a player to watch here at the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League. Battling away. Halfway down, didn't go. Boardman-Raffet, the no-look pass finds Josh Steele, somehow keeps it alive. Wants the screen from Vine, goes inside. Dragusha put a lot of sauce on that. Oh, Boardman-Raffet gets him jumping. And a 24-second violation as time is probably going to expire. It will. And at the end of a thoroughly entertaining first period of play, SBB lead it 20-13. We'll be back. The Hoopsfix Prime Summer League continues in just a moment's time. Welcome back in to the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2025. Our second game of the day. The Minimum Brand, TMB, are in the red uniforms. SBB are in the black uniforms. And it is SBB who have a 20-13 lead. And it is they who will get us back underway. Reno Dragusha to inbound. Kourie Barnaby into the ball game for the first time. He wears 4 in the black uniforms. Oh, Boardman-Raffet battling his way inside, fouled. Going to go to the line to shoot 1 for 2. Foul called on number 5, blocking foul. That goes against Remy Ude. So 20 plays 13. This to make it 22. Doesn't go. Now, some of you out there might believe in commentary curses. I do not. Just like to make that very clear. Oh, what elevation, but can't finish. Dragusha putting on the jets to get over the timeline. Tchouya inside. Good for 2. He's been plying his trade in America for a couple of years now. Working through the college system as the 3 balls on the way, a bit too deep. Dragusha with the rebound. Tchouya going inside, hammered to the deck. Interesting to see who they address that to. That's 9. Kory Callum. In fairness, I think that could have been a couple of guys. (22 plays 13). 8 minutes and change left in this second quarter, sorry. As a long 2 from Reno Dragusha. Aaron Badabu. Three ball, Kory Callum, just off to the right. Brandon Tchouya gathered the long rebound on his back, essentially. As a lovely find inside, Boardman-Raffet through contact, finishes at the rim. That was a solid contest from Mathew Disu. But after that, everything is going the way of SBB. The minimum brand TMB want to talk things over. 26 plays 13, it's a 13-point difference. We've got 2 very handy sets of players on the floor. You just need to look at their resumes, where they've played, what they've achieved. But SBB right now, things are really clicking for them in a way that they're not quite for TMB. And we've seen a couple of times today, teams can be doing all the right things, getting in the right spots. But despite that, the basket has a lid on it. Let's see if they can puncture that lid. Cavell Bigby-Williams waiting for the no-look pass to Aaron Badabu. Don't know if the pass was just off target or it took a touch. That's really good pressure. Stayed in the front court. Into the corner. 3 ball. Oh, nets it. Brandon Tchouya. No pressure on him. Even if there was. Jake Eynon. Aaron Badabu. Great hands from him. Saw it late. Drives inside. Can't finish. Illias Taiwo checking in. Taking a break will be Mathew Disu. Bigby-Williams looking to back his man down. Puts it home. 2 points with a freebie coming up. Didn't see exactly who that was called upon. I think it was Stephen Asante, as that free throw stays out. So it's just the 2 points for Bigby-Williams. 14 points the difference. SBB in the lead. Brandon Tchouya. Oh, denied. The battle of the 9 Academy products. Over the top. 3 balls on the way. Gusa just short. Great rebound by Illias Taiwo, really attacked it. Good ball movement back into the corner for Barnaby. Bigby Williams somehow goes halfway down and stays out. And some were expected, hoping Barnaby would take that initial shot himself. It's wide open for him, as that's a great find. Draws the foul, does Brandon Tchouya. Credit the pass. Stephen Asante forcing the youngster into a mistake. Fontaine back in the contest, taking a break will be Remy Ude. And it goes for two. 31 plays 15. Fontaine gives to Bigby Williams. Good for two. Pick and roll. Let the big man drive to the rack. Brandon Tchouya kicks to the corner. Asante gets him jumping. And the finish. Big Eynon dumps it off to Barnaby. Trying to pick up the play, pick up the tempo. Foul called on Illias Taiwo as he went for that strip. Barnaby taking a break, replaced by Kai Walker. Again, what a career Kai Walker has made for himself in D1. Two-player action, back outside, and Asante sinks the triple. Stephen Asante loving his work right now. Fontaine back to the top. For Eynon. Takes it outside himself, just off the mark from the triple. Kai Walker took a significant bump there from Kieran Farrell, nothing called. And the other way, Vines can't finish. Bigby Williams kicks it up to Fontaine. Dumps it back off to Eynon. Good ball movement. Can they finish? Back inside to Taiwo. Back to Kai Walker. It looked pretty, and it got the results. 86 plays 19. Opened up just for a second there for Kourie Barnaby. And then Tchouya have to deny him. He got his shot away under a lot of pressure. It's going to stay with SBB. Flynn Boardman-Raffet puts the shot up. Halfway down and out. Kick back out to Josh Steele. Off the mark left. Bigby Williams pulls down the rebound. Kicks it up to Fontaine. Walker. Everybody getting a touch pretty much. Now they do. Taiwo tries to turn the corner. Kicks it to the corner. Oh, that's a great strip by Boardman-Raffet from behind. And oh my! A big rejection at the rack. Bigby Williams, as Eynon also has the favour return to him. Alfie Murray, head coach of SBB, putting on a muscle show for us all after swatting that one. 3 balls on the way. No good from Fontaine. And again, he's made a career out of that, hitting the 3 ball. Steele. Still looking to go inside. Asante kicks it back to the top. Boardman-Raffet uses that screen from the corner. No good from Murray. Eynon kicks it ahead to Fontaine. Got the pass a little bit too much on it maybe for Walker. That's Taiwo. on the assist from Kyle Walker. Under a minute to play, 45 seconds left in the second. 36 plays 21. Shots up. Shot's good. Boardman-Raffet making it rain from outside. Taiwo got back down. Comes all the way back out to Jake Eynon. Bigby Williams. Just off the mark. 6 seconds to shoot it. They will with Alfie Murray, who is denied. And it's a goaltend. And that's how the period ends. 39 plays 21. SBB leading things at the break. TMB, what can they provide? How can they change things up in this second half? We're going to find out in about 2 minutes' time. Taking a quick break here. After 20 minutes, it's SBB 41, TMB 21. Welcome back inside the Brixton Recreation Centre. 41 plays 21 here, SBB. The team in the black uniforms, they lead it over TMB, team in the red uniforms. The main man, Stan, and DJ Cads. Happy birthday, DJ Cads. I believe it's his birthday weekend. I'll bring in the entertainment in the arena between the breaks. So we've got 20 minutes left to settle this one as Illias Taiwo trying to go inside, kicks it back out to Kyle Walker. Bigby Williams, triple, just short. And Badabo nearly putting one back. Boardman-Raffet to Brandon Tchouya. 3-ball, Boardman-Raffet rolls around, doesn't go down. Without Bigby Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Their bench desperately appealing for a travel. Sorry to finish my thought. Callum Vines it was. I believe attributed the foul. Big Williams makes the 1 for 2. Josh Steele. Still guarded in an SLB contest. And Josh Steele able to get the upper hand on the youngster Barnaby just then. 3 ball, just short from, or just long should I say, from Pepper Williams. Steele looking to go inside. Kicked all the way across to Asante. Peter Asante puts down the triple. Kai Walker. Big Williams kicks it over to Barnaby. 3 balls on the way. Just a bit too strong. As Asante puts on the Jets, can't finish. No foul. Really tidy pass there from Remy Uday, and it stays with Uday, can't finish. And Vines will take away the rebound. Oh, what an assist! The finish, the and one. Peter Asante putting on a show. Brandon Tchouya following up, finishing fouled. And he heads to the stripe. Can he add one more? That's good. The and one goes down. 49 plays 23. Kai Walker battling away with it against Peter Asante. Walker does all the hard work. Got roughly to where he needed to be. Could not finish. Step back. Triple. It's good. Peter Asante is taking over. And TMB called time once again. This time at 52-23. They need to have a response. And they need to deal with Peter Asante. He's himself 7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Brandon Tchouya, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists for him. And Flynn Boardman-Raffet, 11, 6 and 4. So really solid numbers from a couple of the SBB players. Kavell Big Williams leading the way in scoring, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists for TMB. Kai Walker also on 6 points, 3 rebounds. And they really are the scoring leaders for TMB. Work to be done for the team in the red uniforms. Big B Williams. Illias Taiwo. Back inside to Big B Williams. Kicked it to the top. There's a whistle. I think a coaching timeout was called, which you can't do during live play, which has given a technical free throw to the minimum brand. Wasn't scored. Interesting moment here in the Brixton Recreation Centre. Bigby Williams once again got to the spot you'd expect him to make. They're having a hard time finishing their shots. Brandon Tchouya though, quite the opposite. The miracle man, fouled in the act of shooting, fouled in the act of scoring. He's going to go to the stripe to try and add one more. Remy Ude taking a break. The Hoopsfix All-Star 2024 dunk contest winner, Remy Ude. As Brandon Tchouya makes the three-point play. Say it with me now, the old-fashioned way. Takes him to 13 points in the contest. Kick to Kory Callum, tries to send it inside. Brandon Tchouya is there. Josh Steele taking a break. Kieran Farrell coming in for him. Three balls open for Illias Taiwo in the corner. He was just off the mark. There is such a thing as being too open, they tell me. It's Brandon Tchouya. Has his shot blocked, but it's been picked up by Flynn Boardman-Raffet. Looking to go inside, Stephen Asante. And it will go the way of TMB. As Illias Taiwo takes a break, Ishmael Fontaine back into the contest. Going downhill. Good finish, Mathew Disu. Farrell kicks to the corner. Reno Dragusha, a little too strong. TMB, 13 minutes to erase a 30-point gap. That will help start things. Two made by Bigby Williams. Now they need a stop. Brandon Tchouya, guarded by Kory Callum. Opened up for a second for Farrell. Reno Dragusha looking to drive in. Kicks to the corner with Flynn Boardman-Raffet. And that will be turned over. Mathew Disu coming away with it. Kicks it to Kai Walker. Walker dumps off to Bigby Williams, who slams it home immediately. Alfie Murray wants to talk things over. He felt what I think a lot of us were feeling just then. TMB just starting to tick, starting to cook. Starting to come together just a little bit. 2:41 left in the third. Of course, we've got full 10 minutes to come after this. And remember, crucially, final 2 minutes is what we call FIBA time. Just regulation basketball. And then, after that, we have our final game of the day. CMBC, another new team to the tournament this year, taking on the hometown heroes. Yes, we've got two new teams, but I can bet you there's going to be a number of players that you are familiar with and that you do not want to miss. And again, some serious talent is always on show here at the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League, and 2025 is no exception. Opening day has absolutely not disappointed. Do you want to be a part of it? Do you want to be here, seeing some of the best and brightest in British basketball, both men and women? Well, there's only one place to go. Hoopsfix.com has all the ticket information. Get yourself down to the Brixton Recreation Centre as the three ball flies but does not go for Stephen Asante. Three ball from Brandon Tchouya also doesn't go. Rebound taken down by Mathew Disu. Walker loses the handle just for a moment. Bigby Williams makes it look so simple inside. So the stop and a basket, exactly what they wanted. That isn't what they wanted though. Got lucky as Dragusha left his shot up just slightly short. There's a foul by Kai Walker. It's going to be a 2-for-1 for Kourie Barnaby. Anglia Ruskin University player, plying his trade in Cambridge in a venue I affectionately refer to as the Bunker. They won the Midlands Conference Cup this year with a 94-76 victory over UEA. Outside, 3 ball, just short. Disu goes behind the back, goes inside, went a bit too deep. Kai Walker was there to finish off the play. They're making inroads now. Tchouya was met initially by Fontaine and then Kory Callum. That is 2 strong individuals to be banging bodies down low with. Clock stays ticking. So it's going to be 2 shots. Kai Walker. Oh, sorry, 1 shot. It's going to be worth 2. Forgive me, it's a long, warm day here in Brixton as that shot doesn't go. Tchouya comes away with it after his tussle with Disu. Asante. Screen comes. Victory Williams picks up the man in possession. Happy to kill a bit of clock. 2 ball, doesn't go. Kory Callum driving down, 3 balls on the way, and it's good. Nothing but net at the buzzer. Kai Walker letting him know as he heads back to the huddle. 55 plays 36. We've got ourselves a contest on our hands. TMB starting to really battle back against SBB. We're going to see how this one ends. 10 minutes more of action coming up in just a moment. You're watching Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2025. Nobody won the shots there. 55-36 is the score. SBB are in the lead, but TMB, the Minimum brand, they are battling back. They're chipping away, the team in the red uniforms. 10 minutes to separate the sides. The first 8, the clock's not going to stop. And we're going to have, the Hoopsfix free throws. Final 2 minutes, regulation FIBA basketball, aka FIBA time. As Asante receives that pass, gives it inside to Vines, who finishes. Very nice bit of play. It's almost like they play together for the Richmond Knights. Know each other's game very well. Disu fading away. Oh, lovely finish. Mathew Disu. TMB needing some stops. Again, they've really started to come together in that third period. steal. Just short. Oh, Eynon Tchouya really solid rebounding. Gets it in the corner. The three's on the way. Just short. But another offensive rebound. And this is killing clock for SBB also. Goes inside to Vines. Little pop and stop. Good for 2. Val Bigby-Williams. Long 2's just off to the left. As Steele tries to send it up the floor. Kai Walker sends it into his team's bench. As Illias Taiwo checks in for Mathew Disu. Tchouya. Oh, dumps it off underneath. And it's a foul on the play. Bigby-Williams heads over to talk things over with the official. Luke Rocket, it was on the call. No good. Bigby-Williams has his pocket picked, I think, by Boardman-Raffet. It doesn't matter. Kai Walker taking it inside. Bigby-Williams trying to force the shot attempt. Gets it on the second go. 21 points the gap. Tchouya looking to go inside, kicks it out to Josh Steele. 3 balls on the way. Just off the mark into the hands of Kavell Bigby-Williams. Taiwo has that stolen by Tchouya. Batted that into the hands of Steele and Boardman-Raffet. Gentle finish, easy as you like. As Eynon taking it up the floor for TMB. Kory Callum with the triple attempt. It looked good, certainly from where I was stood. As TMB send one of the SBB players to the stripe. Oh, in fact, it was a sideline ball. On the foul, of course it was. Nobody was shooting. Forgive me. As Asante denied, but he kicks, and that's a 3. Good make, Kieran Farrell of St Andrews University, NAIA athlete over in the States. Just on his 4th year, as that's just short from Badabo. Boardman-Raffet trying to get some movement. Wasn't liking what he saw. Decided to take it himself as Bigby-Williams and Eynon Tchouya battling away. Yeah, held ball. As Tchouya heads to the bench, applauded. It's a standing applause, standing ovation by the SBB bench. Boardman-Raffet still squinted a bit. It looked like he got dinged up a little bit earlier. Badabo. Bigby-Williams. Step back. Good for 2. Asante goes inside, finishes at the rack. Again, Peter Asante putting on the Jets as Boardman-Raffet turns it over. And then draws the foul. Fontaine checks in for Bigby Williams. And Kai Walker checked in for Illias Taiwo. In the corner. Oh, good. From outside, Kieran Farrell. As Ramude takes it inside, takes it upstairs. Puts it in for two more. 66 plays 44, 3 minutes to go in this one. SBB looking well worth. Oh my! Randa Tchouya gets up and throws it down. And an immediate timeout taken by his own side. Almost, it seems, just to celebrate, just to enjoy it. And then a technical foul called. So there won't be a technical free throw, as it looked like it would be for a second there. 68 plays 45. That's, oh my, oh! Anything you can do. Let me show you how it's done, Mathew Disu. Bringing back a bit of energy here for TMB. Again, it's not all about today. They've got 2 more pool games. It's Josh Steele. Just glides to the basket. Aaron Badabo. That's more like it. Drive into the rack. Through bodies, through contact, drew the foul. Heads to the line for the and one as changes coming. Taiwo and Bigby Williams back in the contest. Disu and Ramude taking a seat as Taiwo gets the rebound, puts it in. They missed the war freebie. They worked hard for the 2. '70 plays 30. Sorry, 70 plays 50. SBB in the lead with 1:46 to play. And again, don't expect too much in the way of dribbling out as we head towards the end of the game, because points differential could be really important at the end of game week 3. So they're just correcting the scores in the venue. So 70 plays 49, I think, is where we're at. Hoopsfix.com if you want to be here in person. And again, I've said it before, I think I said it in this game, this is one of the absolute highlights of my sporting year. Coming to Brixton, being around new faces, old faces, and seeing the best that British basketball has to offer. Such a unique setting. Teammates, national team teammates in some instances, paired up opposite one another's. You might find your new favourite player here, who knows? And if you want to be here in person, hoopsfix.com for tickets and information. And again, make sure you're sharing about this event across your social media platform. TMB, long 3 from Kai Walker. Somehow stayed out. Again, it looked halfway down. So 1:06 left to play. Brandon Tchouya having a nice little battle here with Ishmael Fontaine. Fontaine. It was the last touch by Fontaine. And Brandon Tchouya got picked up by Badabo. Gave off to steal. Got the shot away. Didn't go. Kai Walker was driving through and was fouled by Kourie Barnaby. Nearly ended quite nastily for Barnaby there. Taiwo on the outside, looking to turn the corner, elevates, puts it down from the corner, from the elbow. Apparently in Manchester they call that the shoulder, some people. As that's a great tough drive, Brandon Tchouya. And these guys not backing down. As Illias Taiwo tried to elevate. Kai Walker puts it home. Soft touch for the finish. 72 plays 53. Final possession of the contest. Kai Walker strips it. Up to Bigby Williams, who jams it home. Again, why are they going so hard for it? Because there's a points differential. And up goes Brandon Tchouya on the assist from Kieran Farrell. As Taiwo tries to put up the triple to close it out. It's off the mark. It's a victory to open the account for SBB. They win it 74-55 over TMB. Cracking contest. Really some entertaining basketball from some really high quality players. In the end, SBB take a really solid victory. They're going to ride that win into week 2. We will be back in a couple of minutes' time at 16:45. So about 15 minutes for our final game of the day. That's CMBC take it on the hometown heroes in Pool B. Let's quickly just give you the leading scorers in this contest. And again, if you have been following along with the live link at home, you will already be well ahead of me. Leading scorer Brandon Tchouya, 19 points for SBB. He had himself a day. And Boardman-Raffet had 13 points in the contest. Peter Asante with 10. They were the leading scorers for the victorious side. TMB, of old Bigby Williams, he had 16 points. Kai Walker, 13. That'll do it for this one. SBB take the victory, 74-55 over TMB. We'll be back for our final game of the day. You've been watching the Hoopsfix Summer League 2025.